Hello, sir. My name is Nur Intan Zuraira, and my group members are Nur Natasha, Felicia, and Marlisa Lipa. We will present about the renewable energy sources. I will introduce about the renewable energy. What is renewable energy? Well, renewable energy is energy that comes from resources naturally replenished on human timescale.
I am Marisa Lipa, and on this slide, I will talk about the mechanism or the concept of our four case study, which are solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, and geothermal energy. For solar energy, scientific instrumentation in solar energy is used to measure sunlight intensity, temperature, voltage, and current to evaluate the performance of solar panels. Common instruments include pyranometers, temperature sensors, and IV curve tracers. These measurements help maximize energy efficiency and detect faults such as overheating or panel degradation. Secondly is wind energy. In wind energy systems, instrumentation monitors wind speed, wind direction, and turbine performance. Common instruments include anemometers, wind vanes, and vibration sensors. The collected data helps optimize turbine operation, improve power generation, and ensure safe functioning. Third is hydro energy. Hydropower plants use instrumentations to measure water flow rate, water level, pressure, and turbine speed. Instruments such as flow meters, pressure sensors, and tachometers are commonly used. These measurements help determine power output and maintain efficient and reliable operation. And lastly is geothermal energy. Geothermal energy systems rely on instrumentation to monitor underground temperature, pressure, and fluid flow. Common instruments include temperature sensors, pressure transducers, and flow meters. These measurements help assess geothermal resources, optimize heat extraction, and ensure systems safely.
Now, I will explain the details of the types of renewable energy, which is solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, and geothermal heat. For solar energy, it uses photovoltaic PV panels to convert sunlight into electricity. Sunlight excites electrons in the solar cells, producing electrical energy. Instruments such as pyranometers, temperature sensors, and voltage or current sensors are used to monitor sunlight intensity, panel temperature, and power output, helping improve efficiency and detect faults. Meanwhile, wind energy converts the kinetic energy of moving air into electricity using wind turbines. The wind turns the turbine blades, which drive a generator. Instruments such as anemometers, wind vanes, and vibration sensors measure wind condition and turbine performance to maximize energy production and ensure safe operation. Furthermore, hydropower generates electricity by using flowing or falling water to spin a turbine generator system. Scientific instruments such as flow meters, water level sensors, and pressure sensors monitor water condition and power generation, helping maintain efficiency and system reliability. Last but not least, geothermal energy uses heat from beneath the Earth's surface to generate electricity. Hot water or steam is extracted from underground reservoirs to drive turbines connected to generators. Instruments such as temperature sensors, pressure transducer, and flow meters monitor reservoir conditions and optimize energy extraction.
We did some research and I will explain about case study 1. For case study 1, I will talk about solar energy. In Malaysia, our country, Sustainable Energy Development Authority, which known as SEDA, takes lead in renewable energy for decarbonization of the electricity in our country, Malaysia. They did some plan for the Sustainable Renewable Energy, which is ATAP, or the Solar Accelerated Transition Action Programs. Next, I will talk about case study number 2, which is in China about wind energy. China has been ranked the first in our world that installed the wind power capacity for 15 years. China's green production of energy not only enriched their energy but also brought their opportunity for their country to achieve low carbon leapfrog development in contributing for a clean and a beautiful world just like me. Now, I will talk about case study number 3 in Costa Rica about hydro energy. In Costa Rica, renewable energy such as hydro energy, which is from water, has supplied more than 70% of their country electricity, which is more better than our country Malaysia. Applause to Costa Rican. Major facilities such as 305 MW Reventazon hydropower plant has nearly 100% renewable energy production. Hydro energy in Costa Rica is developed by Costa Rican Electricity Institute, or known as ICE.
In case study 4, we are going to talk about geothermal heat. In Canada, they use vast geothermal energy resources as their clean sources of power, relying primarily on binary cycle power plants to generate geothermal energy. It is developed with support from Natural Resources Canada.
Hello everyone, I am Nur Natasha and today we are going to dive into the benefits of renewable energy against its core challenges. On the positive side, the benefits are clear. It is environmental friendly, entirely sustainable and inexhaustible compared to fossil fuels. It also provides energy security by reducing reliance on foreign oil and also significantly improve public health by reducing air pollution. However, with real-world hurdles, we face high installation costs, and because power generation is weather-dependent, consistency can be an issue. Furthermore, due to energy density, these systems require large space. And lastly, location limitations is also an issue, especially in Malaysia, which brings us to the critical turning point. How do we overcome these limitations? Well, the answer lies in future innovations and developments. To overcome the weather dependency, industry can make use of artificial intelligence to predict the weather patterns. This allows energy storage optimization ahead of time. Next, renewable energy can be integrated in our daily life, specifically through charging infrastructure and electric vehicles. Finally, this transition is also a massive economic driver. This enables creations of new jobs and economic opportunities in the renewable energy sector. Now, the only question is, will renewable energy stay relevant with the times? The short answer is yes, it will, and here is why. Firstly, the core power is naturally obtained from sources like sunlight, wind, and water. Next, improving technology making renewable energy more cost-efficient compared to other forms of energy. And finally, even though there are new energy alternatives out there, they most likely won't replace renewable energy fully. Instead, they will complement it. Therefore, our future grid will be a hybrid and resilient ecosystem.
In conclusion, renewable energy can be continued in the future since it is sustainable and environmentally friendly. Those natural resources helps us to create a more greener future for our next generations. That's all from us. Thank you.